welcome to the one and only episode of Choice Words. Now, I am your host, Christopher Holden, and today we will be examining this book called Choice Words. It's a fabulous book by my best friend, Peter Johnston. Now, I recommend you going to your local bookstore as soon as possible to pick up this fabulous book so you will learn how to become the most fabulous teacher in the world. Now, today we will be taking a journey through this book to examine how teachers should use proper dialogue with their students to create a sense of agency, narrative, and the autonomy that students need to achieve the higher levels of education. Sit back and enjoy this wonderful episode as my colleagues and I take you on a journey. Alright, students, today we are learning about area and perimeter. Who thinks they can tell me the difference between area and perimeter?
I know. Caroline.
Alright, Jody.
So perimeter is when you add all the sides up. So it's like side plus side plus side plus side.
Excuse me. Ladies, please. She was trying to explain something here. You're being so rude. I need you to shut your mouths and, hey, excuse me. Excuse me, that is not going to happen in Mr. H's classroom, okay? Jody, can you please continue?
I don't.
Wait, Jody, no, Jody, you're my best student. Get back here. See, girls, this is what happens when I have true troublemakers like you in my class. Okay? Get out of my class. I can't handle this anymore. Jody! All right, students. So today we are going to be learning about area and perimeter. Who thinks they can tell me the difference between area and perimeter?
I know.
Oh, yes, Jody.
So perimeter is when you add all the sides on a rectangle or square. So it's like side plus side plus side plus side.
Very good. Excuse me. Will you hold that cover 1 second?
Yeah.
Ladies, excuse me back there. You know, you girls say such wonderful things. It amazes me that you would talk over one of your classmates. Alright, so let's just give her the respect she deserves and listen to her definitions of area and perimeter. Continue on.
Okay, so like I was saying, perimeter is when you add up all the sides. So it's side plus side plus side plus side. But when it's area, you're multiplying, and it's length times width.
Very good, Jody. Now, see, students, I really love the way you're listening to one another.
Mandy, what are you doing? I just don't know where to start. I don't even know where to begin. I mean, really? You have nothing written on your paper. Do you see how much Jonathan has over there? You started in the exact same place. Is this a joke now? I mean, if you want to write comedy, go ahead, be my guest. But at least you'll be writing something. Come on.
I'm sorry.
You think you can do a little bit better?
I think I can try.
Well, I would like to see it because I don't believe it for a second right now. You got a brain up there for a reason. Time to use it. Hey Mandy, what's up? You having some trouble getting started?
Yeah, I just don't know where to start.
Do you have any ideas yet? Or anything you're thinking about? Not really. Well, what about this? Okay, I know I always have to tell you to put your books up all the time. You won't get out of them. So, did you know that Laura Ingalls Wilder actually wrote this Little House on the Prairie series about her own life?
Really?
I'm serious. Like, and you wouldn't even think it because they're so interesting and the way she just tells the story and makes you feel like you're there.
Yeah.
You can do that.
No.
I mean, okay, think about it. Who does Laura talk about in the books? Like who is on this picture right here?
Like her family?
Exactly. Do you
But
have a
my
family?
family's boring. I don't think that would really work.
think, is there anything about your family, just one thing that we can go off of that you think makes it unique or interesting compared to your friends?
Well, I am the only one of my friends that's adopted.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
do you think we can go off of that a little bit?
Yeah, I
See?
think that's a good place to start.
Well. Hey Sarah, I really appreciate you listening to me earlier. I know sometimes you kind of get a little bit frustrated when we start talking about writing and all that. I know math is where you're awesome at. So like I get that sometimes it gets a little boring for you. But we still, we've got to give her opinions some consideration too. So I really appreciate you working out with me there. Like, you feel okay about that?
Yeah, and I'm sorry for the way I acted. I know writing is boring for me, but I like people to listen to me when I talk, so I need to try harder to listen to other people while they're talking about things.
I'm so glad that you understand that. And like what I was thinking was maybe in the future, I feel like maybe, I don't want to call you out in front of the whole class because I'm not trying to embarrass you. Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I know that's not going to work. So I was thinking maybe if we had some kind of signal, we can work it out, or maybe I just kind of scratch my ear, my jaw, just something to get your attention. So just me and you know that it's time to think about our actions a little bit more, reel it back in. It's going to be okay.
Yeah, I think that'll help me.
All right, students, who can tell me where milk comes from?
I know.
Yes, Caroline?
Milk comes from dairy cows, and there's pink cows with strawberry milk and brown cows with chocolate milk. Like, have you ever been to the grocery store and the chocolate and the strawberry milk is so good?
Are you stupid? There's no such thing as a pink or brown cow. Have you ever been to a farm?
Wait, Caroline, I thought you lived on a farm.
Good morning, students. Who can tell me where milk comes from?
I know.
Caroline.
Milk comes from dairy cows, and there's pink ones with strawberry milk and brown ones with chocolate milk. Like, have you ever been to the grocery store and seen the strawberry and the chocolate milk? They're so good.
That is a very interesting way of looking at it. I've never thought about it that way before. But let me think about it overnight, and I'll get back to you. But hey, keep throwing those ideas at us, and we all might learn something from you. Thank you, Caroline. Why, hello again. I hope you enjoyed the season finale of Choice Words with your host again, Christopher Holden. And I hope that you learned how to provide the best, most effective questions and feedback for your students to flourish in the field of education. So with that said, yabam sabibble. Stay classy and teach on, Tennessee.